Hello everyone, welcome back to Yokai Temple, here with my foxy little self. So we're just starting off in my spirit box because I actually had to go and remake my clipboard. I have no idea where the original one went, but we've got a bunch of stuff. In fact, I need to change this. No, Hashi, because Japanese naming structures. Anyways, this is probably not the easiest for you guys to watch. Hang on. Let me sit and fix that for you. There we go. Ow. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. Okay. All good. So, today we are going to be mostly dealing with the Gaia Spirit, which I swore I would never deal with again, but we kind of have to get some stuff done. Fortunately, before that, I actually have a fair bit of progress to show off. So let's just hop on back. And, whoop. Give it some time. There we go. Ow. Occasionally, you actually fall back through the world. That's why I usually tend to prefer using the dimension changer, because that seems a bit more reliable. But anyways, night is setting inside of Yokai Village at the moment, and I really need to clear out the pneumo crops on that. We might sort that out soon enough, but right now it's completely untouched. But what I want to show off first in the village is that we actually have a completed bathhouse now. Also, you can probably see, well, you guys can't because my face is in the way, on my minimap we're able to see that our guys, Kyoshi and Endo, are now scouting around out here as well. And I think we just missed Endo on one of his visits, because Endo visits the bathhouse a lot. Like, he comes around here every single time, and I don't know why. But anyways, the bathhouse is completed now, so let me give it a look. Of course, I won't fly too far high up, because we don't want to be flying over there. But yeah, it has 2 levels now, and if we go through here, we have Kobayashi Yumiko, who is our first bard in the village, and we also have Mr. Piggy. Or Pigu-san, I guess, I don't know. I don't know, he just was here whilst I was building and he wouldn't leave. So, got a fairly nice, like, interior here. And if we go through here, we can get to the areas we've already seen, so there's just the changing rooms, and then there's the access to the different baths. If we go up the stairs, then we have 3 different relaxation ones. This is the only one that the Ancient Warfare guys will not enter, so I've kind of sort of earmarked this one for being for players. So if we have some delicate deals that we need to discuss, then we can come over to the bathhouse and discuss them in privacy up here. Oh, there's Yumiko practicing their loot. We also have a nice large one for like big functions, and just around this end over here, we have sort of storage, I'm thinking. So we'll have some, like, barrels of, like, sake and whatnot around here, and maybe, like, some kind of heater system here, just to keep the staff kind of warm in this area here. But yeah, that is the completed bathhouse. I don't have a name for it as yet. It's run by Yumiko over here, but, if the person who provided the name and skin for Yumiko would like to offer a name for the bathhouse, then by all means let me know in the comments. So let me see, what other progress have we made? Oh, hey Endo. Yeah. See what I mean? That's not wandering. He keeps doing that. Okay, bathhouse done. So next on my list, actually, I'm probably going to have a quick nap first, just so you guys can see a little bit better, because YouTube tends to make things bizarre levels of dark. So, hang on. Sleeping bag, go. I want to sleep on... oh, that. There we go. Occasionally, it thinks that, like, grass is an inappropriate block to be sleeping on. I would kind of disagree, but oh well. So, thanks to our Alfheim portal, which I've now moved over there, I have managed to procure some dream wood, so we now have Elven mana spreaders, which are a lot more speedy, and they have a much higher, like, internal capacity than the default ones. The next one up after that is the Gaia mana spreaders, but we probably won't need those for a while, at least. our mana is now being properly handled by the remote comparator, so everything is perfectly autonomous. Occasionally Mizuki has some troubles getting up here. I don't quite know why. They just occasionally like decide to go around this side and get stuck against the wall, rather than going through that entrance, which I had to build there specifically for them. Thaumcraft research has been going quite swimmingly. So I believe I have my book in here, just in case I would discover anything. So, not much over here. I've managed to fill out the node tapping, more or less. I've filled out research, as some of you suggested. I didn't want to do it in the episode just because of time, but I have done it now. And nothing unlocked in thaumaturgy yet. A couple of things inside of alchemy. So we have the metallurgy, so we can make thaumium. Artifice is where I've been spending most of my days. So I have the runic matrix unlocked now. I have infusion enchantment. I unlocked a brain in a jar. I kind of like want to make this. I'm feeling a strange kind of like compulsion towards this, strange attraction to it. Anyways, also unlocked runic shielding, which is probably going to be what I use to ensure that we look fancy and good and still have decent protection. There's a few different variations on that, but for now that's not really viable for us because we don't have the infusion matrix set up. Haven't unlocked anything in Golomancy. Haven't looked anything else inside of Automagy, although I might do the V-Reader, that could be useful. We'll see about that later. Nothing inside of Pharmic Tinkering, made a whole bunch visible in Apocrypha and Forbidden Magic, but not much. Energistics, haven't touched either, although there's a bunch of stuff in there, and haven't unlocked anything in there, so that is what is happening with my Thaumcraft progress. But anyways, just quickly, couple of things to make. Let me show you off how to actually, like, get your stuff out of the Alfheim portal, because I didn't have a chance to show that off first. And let me see, let's get ourselves a little bit of Elementium. So, if I have 2 of these, and let's also grab 2 living wood, that should about do it. And I'm going to need my Wonder of the Forest, which I might recolor. I didn't realize when I was making it originally that it, like, takes the colors of the petals that you use. But anyways, over here is where I've moved this. It'll probably have, like, an actual full-blown structure around it, but for now, it's just kind of stuck here. So, fairly straightforward. You just have a band of mana that you can use to, like, dump some stuff into the pool real quick, and wait for that to charge up. Which it would do faster if it could actually remember to stay on top of the pool. There we go. Now it's draining. Yup. You too. Thank you. Yep. There we go. So you don't actually need all that much. I kind of just, like, drain the mana back out of the pools. It is a little bit inefficient compared to keeping it running because the charge of actually, like, booting up the gateway is fairly high as opposed to just the ongoing charge. But, I have, like, an unlimited supply of mana, basically. Or, well, not unlimited, but endless. Which means that I don't have to worry about that so much. And, okay, I think that one's done as well. And if I right-click on this one, it'll just, like, replace it, which is not what I want. Okay, so, portal back up. And how much mana did that use? Oh boy, yeah, quite a fair bit, and from both of them, no less. But it's a bit tricky. I'm just going to stand in the middle here because it makes it easier. So, it's usually 2 of these. So if I toss 2 living wood, immediate vanish, and a little while after, we get 1 dream wood. This isn't used for much. You can make dream wood twigs, but they're not really used for much of anything. They are chiefly used for the Elven mana spreaders. Dreamwood twig, I think, is just used for these pickaxes. Elementium, not all that impressive, really, compared to the stuff I just generally walk around with. But the mana steel ingots, on the other hand, turn into 1 Elementium ingot. You can also do this in block form, that helps. And that's what our Flugel Tiara is made out of. It's also the Pinky Armor, as well as the Life Aggregator, which can move spawners, the Conjuration Catalyst, the Great Fairy Ring, the Globetrotter Sash, all sorts of stuff. And this, the Royal the Bifrost. You get Pixie Dust in a similar fashion, by the way, using the Mana Pearls and the Dragonstone you get via the Mana Diamonds. So I'm just going to leave that running, because I don't really have much reason to not care much about it. And the reason I bring those up is because I have something else to make today. A couple of things, actually. Where is my thing? Okay, so that's Alfheim trading. Didn't get to show that off at the end of that, of the last episode, so there it is. So let me see, I need 2 Elementium, just shove those in there, 2 Pixie Dust, and a Dragonstone. And let me just pop in here, I made a bunch of Thalmium, so we can try that out. And thankfully this serves as like a crafting table in general. So do that and that, and that gets me the Rod of the Bifrost. Or as I'm going to be renaming it later, Niji no Hashi, literally Rainbow Bridge. And you can probably tell it by the tooltip there, Rainbow Rod. So if I look over in the distance, let's see, where's a good place for me to aim? Where can I go? Let's try down there. Then I now have this wonderful little, like, beautifully attractive rainbow bridge, which is even showing up on the minimap there. So I, like, don't necessarily have to, like, fly everywhere if I'm out of mana. Like, this doesn't use any mana at all. And it lasts for a little bit after it fully recharges, so you can theoretically stay perfectly off the ground. Like, no worries there whatsoever. It will eventually despawn, but for now, I have a beautiful rainbow slide, I guess. If I had step assist, it'd be even better, but we don't presently. So that's one of my new tools. And the next one we got is to make... I swear that should have despawned by now, but oh well. Next one we're going to make is just a Thalmium helmet. I did make some goggles of revealing, but okay, that doesn't look very nice. Oh god. Oh, this is not thematically appropriate. Oh, it does fit my ears. It does fit my ears, but no, I don't think I like this. Yeah, okay, well let's just scan it anyways, because you never know, we might find something interesting. So, blip. Whoop. Clue to new research. Nope, get off. Right. What new research? It never tells you what the new research is, or even, like, indicates where it is, just that you apparently have it. Whatever that clue is, I don't know. Under Thalmic, maybe? Nope. No, I don't think it's going to actually tell me what it is. That's kind of a pain. A pain, kind of, that is. Very strange. Anyways, that aside. Is it in here, maybe? Did you just know it wasn't that? I'm very curious now. What was it that I just, like, got a clue for? No, anything down here? Around? Up, and get down? No? Oh, hang on. Was it? Ah, I think it was Golem Iron Plating. So that thing that I haven't researched at all, it gave me a clue in. Okay, fine. It wasn't like I was looking for something useful or anything. Yeah. Dip. And I guess I'll just toss this Thalmium helm in there, because what other use do I have for it? And staff in here. So, what do we have left on our docket for today? 5 MMR, Niji no Hashi, the Gaia Spirit. So, you saw me fight the Gaia Spirit before, and I wasn't exactly a special fan of it. It was kind of hellish to deal with. But I did some experimenting, and I think I have figured out the most appropriate way of dealing with it. Because we need to, like, mess it up a bit to get ourselves some Gaia Spirits. And let me see, I have it set up just over here. So, to actually, like, deal with the Gaia Spirit, you need 4 Gaia Pylons, which is made from Elementium, which is why I made a backlog of it. And you also need this special structure, which is 5 blocks of Mana Steel, 4 blocks of Elementium, and a beacon that goes on top. And I have figured out that the most efficient way of dealing with this thing is to use these. Now these are the Quiverbow Powder Knuckles, and they are kind of environmentally destructive, which is why there's all made out of magical crops, obsidian-infused blocks. I wanted to make it look like a tomoe, but I don't quite know how to put that into, like, Minecraft blocky style here. But if I punch him, he will explode. And if I do that about 20 odd times, he will actually die. So I will no longer have to worry about dealing with them. And I am just going to grab ourselves... Oh, hey, Mizuki. I am just going to go and grab ourselves a beacon so that we can actually summon him up. Oh, there's Risto, also coming back. So let me see. Beacon is not a difficult thing. If you haven't seen somebody make a beacon in a Minecraft series by now, I'll be kind of amazed. Yep, come on, in you go. Okay. And let's see, was it free obsidian for a beacon as well? Yeah, you can see I had to look up the recipe for a clipboard. Yes, free obsidian. And a Neverstar, which I have 2. Thank goodness, because they're... I've tested, like, the different parts that the Powder Knuckles can blow up, and near as I can tell, it can blow up the pylons, and it can blow up the different... it can blow up the beacon, but it will drop the beacon and whatnot as items, so you can pick them back up. So if I had things like a Coin of Fortune, then I wouldn't have to worry about things so much. But it is possible that I might lose some stuff in the course of this, because dealing with a Gaia Spirit, what are you gonna do? Okay, let me just drop this lead off. And let's see, we are also going to need some pylons. So these are the ones that we need, the Gaia pylons. Requires pixie dust, elementium, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's grab some diamonds. Is that 1-to-1? That is 1-to-1. And as is that. Okay, so we need 4 diamonds, which I can happily provide, because we can farm it in our little box. And we have ender pearls upstairs, so we don't have to worry about that, but I'll grab a couple blocks of iron just to be on the safe side here. And it's getting dark. I'd prefer to fight this guy during the daylight hours. Is our portal still? No, our portal is not still open. I'm gonna have to feed it some more mana. But let's grab the mana pylons first. So, let's see, mana steel, mana pearls, and block of mana steel, there we go. So, over to our handy-dandy portal, handy-dandy pool over here. Just like you've seen me craft before, and I found the most entertaining thing is to just drop them and watch it spit them out. That's kind of entertaining to watch, for me at least. Oh, and I need gold. That's the one thing I forgot. Right, hang on a sec while I go and grab all the materials to get this going. Okay, a quick nap later, and we should be about ready to go with this. So if I just hop over and grab this to get sorted. Yep, still running. Good. Yeah, power requirements fairly minimal once it's actually online, it's just that I don't have anything over here to keep it running. So, mana pearl, I think this is actually 1-to-1. Yes it is, good. Gets us our pixie dust, and if we then mix pixie dust with a pylon, so mana pylon, in the middle, with elementium, either side, and pixie dust has gone somewhere. Where's pixie dust gone? Where's my pixie dust gone? Oh, hang on, what's it doing over there? Fortunately, that is like one of the few things that that portal will not just straight up eat. It will not eat alpine materials, because it presumes it spat them out. But there is a nice spinning view of our Gaia pylon, and we need 4 of these. So, one moment whilst I craft these up. Do. And do. And once more with feeling. There we go. Okay, so that is all 4 of our Gaia pylons. Now these have to be arranged specifically. So let me just go over and grab our book. Hey Mizuki, delivering some fish for us. I need to get you a house up here because you have such a long commute. Or rather, such an arduous commute. Not necessarily a long one, it's just evidently it messes up your pathfinding. Okay, Ritual of Gaia. So these need to be positioned quite specifically. And thankfully it has to be positioned 2 blocks up as well, so we don't have to worry quite so much about banging our heads against this thing whilst we're actually like in the middle of a fight. But let me see what to use. Let us go with Dreamwood. Because why not, I guess. Right. Whip. I'm in water. I don't want to be in water. Right. So, back again over here. And we can start trying to get this to look quite complete. We used just like Nero's when Dave and I fought this. So 3 blocks out, and then 4 blocks away, or just 2 blocks diagonally. That helps quite a bit actually. That's a much easier way to look at this. So like that. So and and right, and pylons on top. Last one. Okay, let's grab this Dreamwood so we don't run into it. And then we can get to fighting, because I need my Rod of the Unstable Reservoir, which I tested, by the way, and it does actually target some boss mobs. It doesn't target all of them, only some of them. But among the ones that it targets is actually the Wither, so kind of helpful. Boom. Okay. So, I'm probably going to turn this into like some kind of dojo area, but for the moment it's just as is. And let me get my weapons of choice. So, Ningen Sora Suchi, which are named for the Shinto Trinity of Earth, Man, and Sky. Oop. We're gonna need this because we don't have the Unstable Reservoir to handle some stuff. That is really bugging out, isn't it? Jeez. So, I'm probably not going to need the Spectre Sword. I'm going to need the Ender Rifle even less. So the Gaia Spirit is completely invulnerable to being attacked with ranged weaponry. I have tried everything I can think of, and it doesn't work. So, here goes a nothing. Okay. Here we go. And kaboom. Whoop. Well, I hit him. Where is he? 1 hit. Ow. 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits. 5 hits. I need to evidently expand this range a bit. 6 hits. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. 7 hits. 8 hits. Get off of my beacon, sir, because I don't want to lose it to your carelessness. 9 hits. Where are ya? Where are you? Oh, you're over here again. 10 hits. Nearly got him down to his 2nd stage. 11 hits. 12 hits. There goes part of the tree, and we need to get ready for our next step, because he's going to start spawning mobs very soon. And go. Okay. Here they come. I don't think they've quite figured out I'm over here. Or that they're under a tree in the middle of broad daylight, but you know, I'm not going to complain too much there. Oh, that's a witch, though. And thankfully, these guys are susceptible to sugar cannon. Oh, and there's a nightmare over there as well. Thankfully, my obsidian-proof stuff is actually invulnerable to burning. Come on, deal with you. Oop, bit of lag. There's the bulk of them done. You I shall deal with the ordinary way. Whoop, and I'm on fire. Yep, not good. Okay. Retreat, fall back, tactical retreat. Whoop. Oh, that's what keeps throwing me. Okay. Come on. Let's deal with you lot then. Come on. You too, madam. Yep. Oh, you're the one that's actually like... Ugh. Okay. Is he still up there? Yes, he is. Does that mean he's got another one, or is he just going to take his time? One more, come on. Okay, he's back out. Where are you? Where are you? Whoop. Yeah. I have lost track of how many times I've hit you. I just know it's a lot, and it's gonna get more. One more hit, come on. Gotcha. Ha! No, hey, I didn't even have to reload these. That's helpful. Phew. What? What is hitting me? What just hit me? That wasn't... There's no despawned entirely. Ah, and so many extra gubbins. Yay. Why is there a skeleton apparently dying down here? Must have... Is he invisible? Where? Okay, there's an invisible skeleton around, everybody. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Did my Gaia Spirits just go into here? No, they didn't. Okay, I need to pick up my Gaia Spirits. Yeep. Before I lose them. And let me also grab that. Okay, I've got nine yellow hearts now, and absolutely no means of using them. How? But, there we go, that is the Gaia Spirit dealt with. So, I can do that as long as I've got Terra Steel, basically. And it looks like I'm pretty well kitted out to deal with them, just like on a regular basis, basically. On a regular basis, basically, yeah, that makes sense. And that too, okay. Just give me some space to store things now. Because some of these are actually useful potion ingredients. And that's a torch. Okay. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed that. I now have 8 Gaia Spirits, first of which are going towards the unstable reservoir. And I shall catch you all next time.